All right, welcome back to the channel. So, Sebastian Fundora says that he is going to want Jermell Charlo next after Brian Castano if he's successful, and he is looking to knock him out. Strong words from Sebastian Fundora off a very impressive win against Eric Salubin. I'm going to break it down for y'all. Let's talk about it in this video. King Jr. got another video for y'all. Please sure that you like and subscribe to the channel, and also share the video to get all your latest boxing news. With that being said, Sebastian Fundora has came off a very impressive win in a major step-up fight against rising superstar contender within Eric Salubin, who recently fought Jermell Charlo and got knocked out by Jermell Charlo. And a lot of people thought that he wasn't ready. He was too young at that time. And everybody was picking Eric Salubin to beat Sebastian Fundora because he was on the upcoming. I apologize, guys. Throat acting funny. He was on the upcoming of rematching Jermell Charlo and see if he can beat or win. And a lot of people was expecting Eric Salubin to be that guy, the next best thing at 154 pounds. And he came up short against a guy with the towering inferno, whatever you want to call him, with this Sebastian Fundora. And he beat Eric Salubin convincingly. I give Sebastian Fundora all the props in the world. Eric Salubin made a lot of mistakes. I wanted to see Eric Salubin box Sebastian Fundora. He was looking to get into a firefight. He was open for the uppercut all night long. There was times that he was landing big shots with Sebastian Fundora. He wasn't getting in and getting out. He was looking very, very sluggish, and he just didn't perform that great as a fighter. And I was really disappointed in Eric Salubin because a lot of people was expecting him to rematch Jermell Charlo once again for the win and stuff like that, and he just wound up coming up short. There was a lot of stuff that he could have did to beat Sebastian Fundora. There was times that when he went to the body against Sebastian Fundora, and when you got a tall guy like Sebastian Fundora, you're supposed to break him down from the body, chop the tree down to really finish the job. And he didn't do that. There was times he was landing body shots, and Sebastian Fundora was hurt. We know that he did drop Sebastian Fundora. Fundora was almost had Fundora hurt and about to be stopped in the 7th round. But Fundora faced adversity. Fundora studded up and be the warrior that he is. And he just simply came back, won the 8th round convincingly. I think he got stopped in the 9th round. Eric Salubin got stopped in the 9th round. Fundora just did him dirty. He broke his eye. He broke his orbital bone, he broke his jaw, he broke his nose. I mean, Fundora put on a masterful puncher beatdown, and I'm really proud for Sebastian Fundora. A lot of people want to know. They asked me what's next for Eric Salubin. I don't know. A lot of people feel like that Eric Salubin's career is over. He's done. I don't think that's the case. I think Eric Salubin can bounce back, but it looks like he's going to have to wait another 4 to 3 years to get another opportunity at a mandatory position for a title shot. And it looks like Sebastian Fundora has took that. So let's get into the topic of the video. Sebastian Fundora says he will knock out Jermell Charlo. I don't think he will knock him out. I actually have Sebastian Fundora losing that fight because that inside game that he does, he fights very good on the inside. I give him all the credit in the world. He's a very good inside fighter for the guy that's 6'5" with an 80-something in his arm reach at 154. I give him all the credit in the world. He has a great inside game. But he said this on Fight Hype that really surprised me. And he says that it doesn't matter what Jermell Charlo does, he's going to come straight forward and he's going to do the same thing as he did to Eric Salubin. Well, if you come to the same game plan that you did to Eric Salubin, that's not going to work. You guys go look it up. After he won his controversial win against Eric Salubin, he says he's going to go in with the same game plan. That's not going to work with a guy like Jermell Charlo. Jermell Charlo is a boxer puncher. He used lateral movement. He can fight off the back foot. He showed me that he can fight off the back foot against Gabe Rosado very well. He also is a very dangerous puncher as well, because he can catch you at any second and knock you out. And he has a great ring IQ. Sebastian Fundora, I still feel like he needs time, but if he feel like he wants that smoke early, and I do admire him, he wants all the smoke. But Sebastian Fundora is not ready for a guy like that, because if Jermell Charlo, if he hits you in the body, I'm surely you're going down, because you guys seen what he did to Jason Rosario. He hit him with a jab to the solar plex, right on the direct hit of the solar plex, and he simply knocked him out in the stomach. And Sebastian Fundora is going to need to come up with a different game plan. Now, Sebastian Fundora, if he really wants to chose to box, he can box. Somebody hasn't taught him how to box. They just taught him to go straight forward and fight good on the inside and wear him down. That's what type of fighter he is. He's a very pressure fighter. He's big. He has controversial power. I'm not gonna say he's a knockout specialist, but he puts combinations on the inside that accumulates his power, and he breaks you down, and over time you're going to get stopped or knocked out by this guy. That's not going to be the case with Jermell Charlo. I think he's going to be facing a lot of problems, and if he doesn't fix those problems, he's going to lose. I can see him getting knocked out with a straight right from Jermell Charlo. I truly believe. I think Jermell Charlo could catch him in the body very well. I think he can knock out Sebastian Fundora the same way he knocked out Jason Rosario. I think if Fundora throws one of those big looping uppercuts, I think Jermell Charlo could catch him with a straight right towards the body, and Fundora will go down super fast. He might get back up, but I think Jermell Charlo will finish him, because Jermell Charlo showed us that he's a closer as well. We know he lost to Tony Harrison, but he came back and he knocked Tony Harrison out. And I think Jermell Charlo, he's going to make an example out of Brian Castano. I think that he's going to come in with the same different game plan, and Brian Castano thinks he's going to come in with that same game plan like last time, but I don't think he's going to win this fight. I think Brian Castano is going to lose or get stopped. But I'm not going to keep this video too long, but Sebastian Fundora thinks that he's going to be able to knock out Jermell Charlo and come in with the same game plan as he did Erickson Lubin. There's levels to the sport of boxing for a reason. And Sebastian Fundora, if he surprises me, if he gets the opportunity to face a Jermell Charlo for undisputed, or who the case may be, because Jermell Charlo might have to fight Tim Tszyu, but either way it goes, if he gets the opportunity to fight Jermell Charlo and win, I will be fully convinced with Sebastian Fundora. But we're going to have to see, and we're going to have to make this fight happen as boxing fans. But hopefully this fight does happen down the line. I want to see what's Jermell Charlo's response going to be. Who knows? With that being said, guys, it is what it is. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. This is your boy King Jr. I'm out of here. Peace.